below. I just want to show you how I was able to do that special effects of having 2 cop cars in front of my house. So I bring in all the footage that I need, and then I took a picture and just bring it on in. And then what I can do is go over here and then zoom in on the picture so it fills in the whole thing. And then I start adding the 2 police cars that I want here. Okay, I want to add the first car, and this is what it originally looked like. And then I just come over here, I hit this plus sign, and then I scribble out the car, add in the shadow, and then what it does is it makes everything else go away except for what I saved. Then when I bring it back into the photo, here it is. And then I just adjust it to where I want it. And now we're going to go on to the second car. Okay, the next part is I want to add another car to the street. So this is the original photo, and then once again I use Magic Mask, and then you just go ahead and draw a line around it, and this is what it looks like after it's done doing its thing. It disappears. Okay, now for the second half, I have the cars on here, and what I did was, it's called Magic Mask again, and I went in and was able to cut this portion out. Okay, and this is how, and then I kind of like feathered it. See? And then let's go back to normal. Okay. And then I saved it. So that way this will always, throughout the whole thing, stay like that. Then I had to incorporate the lights, and I was able to put first one on and shrunk it down. Let's do it this way. So this is what it normally would look like, but I was able to shrink it down to the proper size, and I did the same thing for the other side. Okay. And then I also, since the clip was too short, I was able to find the correct portion so that it would go in sync, because it goes fast both sides and then it goes slow on one side then the other and then back fast again. Now it's taken. Okay, so we add in all the elements. Oops. And lo and behold, we now have lights on top of the cars. Not too bad. I mean, it's nothing perfect, but it's just the idea is that you can see a little bit of reflection there and trying to make it as realistic as possible. Alright, now for the last phase, I add sound effects. And so I brought them in, and this is a police scanner. Well, there's 2 cop cars there. So what I want to do is to have like a little bit of an echo, because I don't know if you know this, but if 2 cop cars are side by side and you're hearing the same, there's a slight delay. So I just bring them down, and then I just move one of them just a little bit. Let me enhance this. And that's about it. That way I'll get an echo. And then after that, I would bring in, this is actually a sound effect of a cop car in a distance coming up. So we'll shorten this up just a little bit. And then add that in. And I can adjust it to where it starts out faded and then gets louder and louder and louder. This needs to be cut off. Okay. And then the last thing is I wanted movement. I found it's called crime scene. And all that is just a bunch of background noises. And movement, people talking, even more sirens. So I went to kind of a low spot here. And I just found one area that I could use, so I added that in. And then what I would normally be doing is I would adjust the levels. Basically how I adjust the levels. So and it lowers it as correct. There we go. And I did the same thing with these two, but once again I'm not going to do it. I just kind of like wanted to show you how we get in, and that is how I, well, here, let's just do this. This lower. So now if we play it, I guess that's about it. I love doing this kind of stuff. I'm able to make something out of nothing, come up with ideas, and see if I can actually do it. So I actually will be using this kind of process in an upcoming movie that we're making, and this is how I find out if I can or cannot do it. And lo and behold, 99% of the time I can. Alright, well I hope this was enjoyable for you, and until the next instructional video, please enjoy all of our videos. We have quite a few on our page, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye now.